My ass has been at Walmart so long. Look at this. I have done a whole 10-hour reset. 10-hour reset I've done. Look at that. This is ridiculous, man. This is the Walmart in Henderson, North Carolina. So if you get a load coming here, it's the Sam's DC, but it's Walmart. In Henderson, North Carolina, you need to know. My appointment was for 5:45. I got here at 4:45, and it is exactly 10:30. I have a green light, as you can see by the mirror. See the green light? I've had that green light for almost an hour and a half now, and this is crazy, bro. This is absolute craziness. I just, well, I have some dash noise going on in my dash. It sounds like some air or something when I turn the truck off. This is the first time I heard it actually when I turned the truck on. I don't know if it'll do it this time when I cut it on, but these are my miles right now. 687,787. I bought this truck. It had 560,000 miles on it. I have reached the 1 year since I've actually bought this truck, and the truck has, I don't say it's never put me, it's put me on the side of the road. Everybody's truck can put you on the side of the road, especially if your truck is paid for. It has over 500,000 miles, but that was mostly the DEF system until I got this situation fixed. But as far as anything mechanical, I've always been able to make it to like a Love's or a TA. That's been most of the problems with the truck. It's just regular maintenance stuff, like air chamber. I had an air chamber replaced. I had a air chamber replaced, batteries put on, tires, had my brakes checked because I felt like something's crazy. Still something not right about my brakes. I don't like something's going on. I just don't know what it is. And really that's been it. The starter, oh yeah, I had a loose wire in my starter. Just, I think it's regular wear and tear stuff. Fan solenoid, fan clutch solenoid. I've never heard of it before, but it's when the fan has to cut on when you're running your air conditioner, because your air conditioner builds up pressure in the system, and if your fan doesn't cut on, it actually blows out the Freon, and it's crazy. I've had it happen to me a couple of times, so I had that issue had to be taken care of. I still have an issue with the fan itself, but I think it's the one inside my dash, the one in where you put your dash thing at. Yeah, but other than that, truck's been running fine. I don't go up in the mountains with Martin. They really don't like it, but I don't care. So I keep this truck in as flat as lands. I know right now I'm in North Carolina. That's not really flat lands, but it's not mountains either. So at the worst, I got to go the 8th gear. At the worst, I may have to go to 8th gear. Most time, it's mostly 9th gear or 10th gear to stay right at 1,000 while I'm climbing my little hill or whatever. But that's only because the loads that we carry from Martin are very, very heavy loads. We're talking, this load here was, I think it was 42,000. Maybe about 42,000. Yep, there it is right there, folks. Weight 42,415 damn pounds. And actually, it felt like it was more like 43, 44, because they had the juice backed all the way up to the door. Like I could reach up and put the load locks in without climbing inside the trailer. So it ate up a ton of fuel coming here. So this is only one trip, but I'm not getting paid for it. I stayed home all week. I'm not getting paid for this load because you have to be done with the load by 3:30 Central Time in order to get paid. I don't care if you're an owner operator or a company driver. Time goes in 3:30 Central Time. So I didn't make that, as you can see, since it's 10 something at night. So I will have some sitting time. The only good thing is with Martin, they increased owner operator sitting time to $30 an hour. So I've been here about 6 hours. So 6 times 3, so I would say $880 is what I'm due for this. So that's pretty good. You know what I mean? So I had to add to my total because I'm going to need it because I need to get home on Friday so I can make my son's football game Saturday, or I told him I need to drop Saturday morning so I can make his football game because he plays second. Because he plays, I think it's the youngest kids are 6. They play flag football. Then there's my son, his age group, which is 7 and 8, 9, but then 7 to 9, that age where they actually play tackle football. So they lost by 2 touchdowns last week. Yeah, it was. They just learning, man. Plus it's Florida. Florida is hot. Like these kids, they have just enough. They had I think they have 12 kids. It takes 11 to play, and they had just enough kids to play. So my son and a lot of the other kids never came off the field. He tried to keep the fastest kids out there. My kid's one of the fastest kids. Plus, he's full of energy. Like he's nonstop. But even that heat slowed him down. So yeah. But by the end, the other team kept substituting. It was a tie ball game, but they had bodies to throw in and out. So our kids, they didn't end up faring too well. They ended up wearing down the second half, and that's why they lost the last 2 touchdowns. And the coaches called it quit after that because the heat was just too much. Kids was out there late. You know what I mean? They're little kids, man. Like, you don't want them to get damaged by the heat, even though kids can play in the heat way more than grown-ass adults can. So I was hoping to start this blog. Usually if I start a blog or talk on the phone or something, then they'll be calling for me to come get my paperwork. But it's been an hour and a half, man. They haven't called me to get my paperwork yet. So I decided to make a little vlog since I was sitting here not doing anything. But yeah, this is the Walmart in Henderson, North Carolina, folks. And if you ever, I actually went from Auburndale, Florida to Henderson. Let me show y'all what the miles and stuff looks like on here for this load. This is how we do things. Goddamn screen don't always supposed to. Oh, they ain't got my miles on here. Thought they had the miles on here, but they don't. So they got everything else. So yeah, they got the load, they got that, they got the BOL. That's what you're gonna need, that number to go pick it up. That's your trip number. That's the number to call in case they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Auburndale is usually alright. Very few times I go to Auburndale. A lot of times they may have to put a pallet on the trailer or some dumb stuff like that, but most of the time the trailer's loaded, ready to go. Most of the time. So that's my update on Black. I just got brand new tires on this truck. Not the steer tires, but the drive tires. The expensive ass Michelin tires. If you're an owner operator for Martin, there's certain things that the woman in charge of owner operator, she'll do for you. And one of those things is you don't have to pay all at once for stuff that can be bought or fixed at a TA or Love's. You don't have to pay for that right away. They will take a little bit out of your check every week until it's paid off. So these tires, no doubt, cost me like $3,800. That's the retail price. He said Martin's going to get it. Martin gets good deals on tires. Whatever deal they got with Loves, I'll get that discount. So it'll probably end up being like maybe $3,400, $3,200. Then they'll just take out $400 or $500 every week until you pay it back. But you make so much as an owner operator, some weeks like you don't even see it. You know what I mean? Like this week, with all this sitting, getting paid for sitting, that'll end up paying for my payment for the tires for the week. So that won't even interfere with the $4,000 and whatever that I take home at the end of the week. So that's the good thing. You don't have to pay up front. Like, it's dumb to go in there and get $5,000, $7,000 or $1,000 worth of work done and pay cash when you don't have it. If you don't have it, don't do it. Even if you have it, like I got it, and I got a maintenance credit card. I'm like, fuck that. Why pay for it? You know what I mean? When I don't have to, I'm not gonna pay for it. Let Martin pay for it. Shit, that's how I see it. Let them pay for it, man. And you get their discount. So you get the discount. Instead of me paying $3,800 for the tires, I'm only gonna pay like $32,000, $33,000, maybe $3,000. So I'm saving myself like $800 by not paying for it myself, because you get their discount. So that helps me out. That's a smart way of doing things. It's a smart way of keeping yourself on the road. Like, I'm trying my hardest to keep this truck on the road. That's the whole point. This truck is my money maker. This truck takes care of my family. You know what I mean? This truck is everything. So if I don't have to pay for it, I don't pay for it. But I do have like a fuel fleet card. That card I can use it anywhere. It takes MasterCard, Kentworth, to buy parts, Loves, TA, to get shit fixed if I have to. I have like almost like a $5,000 credit on it. And I can get fuel if I need to, anywhere I need to get fuel at. Everywhere except 7-Eleven. My wife tried to use it because we got 4 or 5 cards. So my wife tried to use it to fill up her gas tank at 7-Eleven. It didn't work, so she had to go somewhere else. But yeah, I'll have to pay it back the next week. So you use the fuel fleet card one week. You don't have to pay it back that week. You pay it back the next week. So it allows you to be able to make some money before you have to pay it back. So that's why I have the maintenance card. And because, you know what I mean, sometimes the cash thing is up and down. Like I told you, I spent $7,000 getting this truck fixed, and then I spent another $3,000 and something getting the death fixed. Like, it just drained me of just physical cash. So even though I'm working my way back up, getting my cash built up, the credit card, the maintenance, the fuel fleet card is you all can go online, apply for it, and I think you go online, apply for it. It's called a fuel fleet, and when you hit, it says to hit accept. You don't hit accept. You back out of it, and what happens is they're gonna call you right after you back out of it, and then it doesn't matter if you have perfect credit, all that. You mean it's a secure card. They're gonna give you so much credit for how much you put down, and I think I put down like $1,500. And they gave me like a $4,000 something credit line. You know what I mean? You just pay it every week, every time you use it. Some weeks I use it, some weeks I don't use it. So it was plans on if you need to use it or not. But like the past, I have my weeks where I do and I don't. But like I said, I still need some engine work done to black. So when I get that taken care of, we'll be more in the green than ever then. But right now I'm constantly spending money on coolant. That's my major cost right now, is coolant and gas at home. That, you know what I mean, my wife fills her car up like twice a week. So, and I get gas for my generator, because I run actually a generator. I have you can see my air hose thing out the window, but I have that. So, and that's how I keep cool at night, because I don't have an APU. because we all know the prices of APUs went through the roof. So I thought I was gonna get one for 10 grand, but now they're almost 17,000. So I was like, oh, the hell with it. I got better shit to do with my 17,000 than to spend it on the APU. So I'll just suffer it out with that. Even though APU is better because it charges your batteries and all that during the winter, but I'm not going to be all up in Chicago and Indiana and all them places during the winter. I am southeast till I die. That's how I get down. We don't do the mountain climbing in PA, Virginia, all that crazy shit. I don't do any of that. So you don't have to worry about me having a blog on the side of the road in so-and-so West Virginia or so-and-so PA, because I ain't got no business up there. I don't go up there. I keep my behinds in flatland. I live in Florida now, so we keep it in the flatland. I don't think bad thing about Florida is the traffic and the heat, which is both not good for your truck. But the traffic I ain't worried about. It's the heat's the only thing I worry about. So, and as far as my fan always cutting on, I bought brand new fan belts. I have all kinds of airline connections, coolant hoses, coolant connections. Like, I keep all that stuff on me just in case something bad happens. Because sometimes you get Love's TA and they come to your truck and they don't have the stuff. They like, oh, we don't have the silicone half-inch lines. We're out of that. Oh, like, oh, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Right here, bro. So I keep it on me to make sure that I don't have no excuses why my truck can't be fixed or why a line can't be fixed. Some of those lines I fix myself. Like some of the coolant lines, I go in there, fix myself. I was surprised. I had a reservoir, my coolant reservoir I had replaced. Man, that was $900 to get that coolant reservoir replaced. That's how bad prices are right now. So that happened to me in the middle of the night. So I wasn't able to actually get Kim on the phone, email or nothing to get that done. So I had to come out of pocket for that. And I was not happy about that. But most of the stuff I try to get Martin to pay for, unless it's something petty like a brake chamber, $300 something, $200 something. I'll just come out my pocket and just pay for that. Like, that's not a big deal. But when you're getting tires, you spending $4,000-$5,000. Like, let Martin pay for that shit, bro. Let them pay for it. Don't pay for that. Let Martin pay for it, and let them just take it out of your check every week. As long as you're rolling, they don't care. As long as your behind is rolling, you still making money. They're making money. You're making money. Like, all that other stuff doesn't matter. But hopefully they can ready to call me soon. I'm about bored as hell. That's why I got on here, run my mouth, give y'all an update on my truck, what's going on. Yes, I'm still pulling for Martin right now. I haven't found anything better just yet. I kind of want to wait until I get my truck fixed before I go somewhere else. So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting to get my truck fixed. Then I'm going to start shopping around and see if I want to go and where I'm going to go at next. Because I want to get paid a percentage. This getting paid by the mile thing has just ran the crap out of my truck. I think I put, what I said, I had 560. That's 120,000 miles in a year I've had this truck. 120,000 miles. So, and I go home a lot. So that'll tell you how hard I'm running when I am out. So I go home a lot. I try to stay home for at least a week. When I do go home, at the least 3 days, 3 or 4 days, and then come right back out. It plans on what bills are due, what we got going on, stuff like that. But yeah, that's it, man. So I'm just giving y'all an update. What's going on? I'm still here. I'm still pushing. I'm still at it. I'm on my way to, where am I way? New Albany, Mississippi. I'm on my way to New Albany, Mississippi, if you can see that. New Albany, Mississippi. But I'm actually going to drop it in the yard tomorrow. So I'm going to be up super late driving. I'm going to take a 4-hour nap. I'm going to be driving off duty because I'm not using my fucking clock. Fuck them. So I'm gonna be going off duty about 200 something miles, about 200 miles, find somewhere to park. Then I'm gonna put myself on duty and finish driving it out and drop this bitch at the yard so I can get my next pickup and get the hell out of Tennessee, because more than likely they're gonna send me up Memphis. So I got to go to the Memphis yard to take this daggone load. So yeah, but we're gonna go down across Atlanta, down across Alabama, Mississippi, going across straight across 20. Then I'm gonna cut up 60. I think it's 65. I think it is. Then I'm gonna go up 65 till I get to Memphis, and then I'm gonna shut down there. See if they give me another load. He probably will, because I'm gonna leave time on my clock to get another load, and then get my ass back down to Florida to see if I can make my son's game by Friday. So that's the mission. I think who has the contract down here? I can't see that. Who has the contract out here? But yeah, Red Carrier. Maybe y'all know. I don't know. Who is that? I still can't see it. But yeah, but that's it, man. Peace out, Joel. TBE. I'm out.